today, really today, President Lukashenko has announced that you can go for 5 days, visa-free, directly to Minsk airport. So I'm just about to leave Grodno for Minsk. It's going to be about a 4-hour trip. Looking forward to getting there and celebrating New Year's. Apartment in Minsk should have a dancing pool. Looking forward to see who'll be dancing that later. What a view on to.
We are meeting there and I'm so excited to go because I really wanted to go there for a long time and I have never been there before.
I've arrived in Minsk. So I'm just taking a walk through Gorky Park, which is one of the main parks here in Minsk, which is an absolutely beautiful city. I've been completely surprised by how nice it is. The weather's beautiful, which helps, but very clean, beautiful buildings. Yeah, it's been pretty eye-opening.
So we just arrived here in Minsk and first impressions actually better than I thought. It's quite a chilled out city, not too many people.
We began exploring the little known city, capital of the third least visited country in Europe, and found that there was more to do than meets the eye. One of the best museums in Belarus, and I'd even go as far to say is on the continent, is the Belarusian State Museum of the Great Patriotic War. The well laid out and vast collection of exhibits recount the German-Soviet War and the battle against the Nazi occupation of Minsk and other areas of Belarus, with information also available in English. The museum also provides the perfect opportunity to visit the neighbouring Victory Park with its fountain and monument, two of its standout features. The Island of Tears is another tribute to Soviet battle, paying homage to soldiers from Belarus who died in the decade-long war with Afghanistan from 1979 to 1989. To get around Minsk, all you really need is the metro. At about 12 pence per ride, it's extremely cheap.
Also went to the old town. You can walk around, it has old architecture, it's like a little bit of a hilly thing, but nothing too special, nothing that you haven't seen in other European nations.
Flew in yesterday evening from Gatwick, hired a car, drove to the city, which is about a 45-minute drive. Really nice town.
Right, so I'm just going to go off to the shops, get myself some food so I can make dinner tonight. This looks quite yummy. Maybe take two. So we've got some dried fish and that looks smoked fish, and that looks like salmon, smoked salmon. Looks quite nice. What is this one? Herring? Call this fried kartoshka. Delicious.
Okej, my tylko do tej gościnicy się zapytamy i przeparkujemy motocykl.
but there was still one thing left to do.
What better way to sign off our trip to Minsk and come to visit the National Library of Belarus. We're at the observation deck at the moment. It's 23 floors up, cost us 75 pence to come and see, and the weather today is absolutely fantastic.
Orthodox place of worship, the Holy Spirit Cathedral, is one of the most beautiful buildings in the city and is extremely popular with worshippers. Traditional Belarusian food is based on the Eastern European hallmark of meat and potato.
Anyways, also to come here as a foreigner, as a tourist, it's very inexpensive. Everything is incredibly cheap because of some kind of economic crisis that they had.
Was this all worth it? Is it that different, say, to maybe Ukraine, Russia? It is a bit different. It was very clean. Things were very well organized in terms of infrastructure. Everything was orderly. It was quite pleasant to be there, not very stressful, and people are actually a bit more respectful towards each other than I've seen in, say, other countries in the region like Russia and Ukraine. So another interesting thing about Belarus was the language situation, because they actually have two official languages, one being Russian, of course, which is spoken everywhere by everybody, and then Belarusian, which is spoken by a minority in the country, even though the country is called Belarus. And I saw it written everywhere, actually in all the buses, signposts, and it's very similar to Ukrainian, especially the alphabet they use. It reminded me of Ireland, because there we also have two languages. We have Irish and we have English. So Belarus is pretty similar. I did hear Belarusian just once in Grodno.
I enjoyed Minsk. I would live here for longer because it's inexpensive, the people are very friendly, and the city is incredibly clean, incredibly safe.
We love the city. It's so pretty and beautiful.